Nice.
I'm waiting for it to pop up on my phone so I can monitor it. There it is.
I don't even know if you can hear my voice. I might have turned that option off.
Well, I guess I can check on Twitch. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
There we go. I'm just gonna start a new creative.
The new creative, you're not playing on survival? Oh, you're not a hardcore person.
I want to just explore, man. I don't want to do anything too intense right now. But I'm starting a new game.
No hardcore for you?
Like I've been really hardcore and did permadeath, but
That's a
too much.
thing?
Yeah, I'm too much of a pussy for that.
Like Minecraft's hardcore mode?
Yeah,
Die and then you're just dead?
yeah. Permadeath is on here. There's normal, which is just the normal. There's survival, which is pretty much normal, but a little bit more hard. Permadeath, which is kind of in the name, and creative.
Dead Space permadeath?
Oh,
Isn't
man,
that something fun to do?
I started on a snowy planet, dude.
Yeah, I'm glad that it's middle of summer right now. We're in IRL. Because I hate the snow.
It's a little chilly here. I'm not gonna lie. Negative
With the temp.
83
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit.
Okay.
That's still fucking cold.
It's still cold, but negative 83 Celsius would be a lot colder.
A death would take place within seconds, probably. What the fuck? This is a weird structure. A land structure. I like it.
You don't like it?
I do like it. Let's see here.
I almost forgot. I need to claim my daily rewards for some of the games on my phone.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait for the next update.
I like how we haven't even introduced ourselves. We haven't said hello to people, that might be watching.
I don't do that on my channel. Especially when I live stream. Hey man, my live streams are ultra casual. I don't play to win, I play to have fun.
They just start. The live stream just starts, it's just like, don't even say hi to everybody, it's like, yeah, screw you guys. I'm just playing.
Well, I kind of, like, from what I've kind of based my streams off is, like, the other type of things I like to watch. And most of those things I like to watch are really casual. They don't do all the YouTuber, like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm Brian86 here. Back at you with another Fortnite clips and tips and tricks.
Well, I'm not that enthusiastic on my channel.
Like when
I just casually say hello.
Hello. Yeah, I just kind of start to when it goes live. It starts. I have a better ship than that, don't I? Oh wait, what am I doing?
That was a lame reward. I guess I am only opening up a small chest though.
Are you gonna keep your eyes on my stream too? So maybe you could also just kind of see what's going on. If you so please.
I can pull it up on my computer since my computer's right here.
Yeah, and you have a fancy 2 screens.
I do have a fancy 2-screen. My laptop's sitting right next to my monitor that has everything else plugged into it.
Oh, see, like with me, I don't have the fancy 2 screens, but I have the fancy computer, and with you, you have the. Oh, jeez, I can hear myself in the torture.
That wasn't you. That was a different. That was a different thing.
How come it sounded like it was exactly what I was saying?
Because it just happened to pop. When you first open up Twitch.
Oh, man.
And, it starts some random live stream, it just happens that you were saying exactly what they were saying.
So it was just a massive coincidence then?
Yes.
Wow. I'll take it.
There we go.
Whoosh. Oh, fuck.
You just did a barrel roll.
I did. What's this?
Why'd you do a barrel roll?
Because I can.
If I really wanted to watch in absolute real time, I could just walk into the other room.
That is true. But, I don't know. There's not really anywhere for you to set. My room is too small for that kind of activity.
I'm small myself. I don't take up a lot of room.
I know, exactly. I'm not small, and I got small room, fucker.
Hey, I'm the one that did all the work finding this place.
Okay, for your information, I was the one who first found it, because you told me to do some looking. I didn't think
Okay,
I was
I did all the work setting it up so that we could get it okay.
Even if I wanted to, I couldn't have because I was in a different gosh dang state. I couldn't have went there for an interview on a moment's notice.
What interview? All you had to do was fill out an online application.
Or maybe not.
No, you didn't do that either.
Maybe
Your name's
not.
still not on the freaking list because you haven't gone over and told them to resend that email.
Oh shit, I completely forgot about that.
You gotta get on that, man.
Maybe you should get on reminding me. I don't even know what
I have to remind you, you're an adult.
I mean, that's true, but it's just such a small detail that I keep on forgetting about it.
It is not a small detail.
I know it's not
It's a pretty
small.
big one.
Okay, listen to me, fucker. I know it's not a small detail, but you know what I mean. I've never seen trees look like that in No Man's Sky before. Just pointing that out.
She's even on the lowest volume. My phone is insanely loud.
I can't hear it.
Oh, well, I'm going to turn the sound back on then.
And let me listen just to make sure, because it might have just been my audio that was covering it up. Still don't hear it.
Shit.
So.
Stop using the charger tack. Being cheap. AI is cheating.
It's cheatsy weetsy.
But then again, when doesn't AI cheat?
I don't know, the AI in Black Ops 3 was pretty bad.
Huh?
The AI on Black Ops 3 multiplayer was pretty bad, so it's kind of like you're cheating.
Okay, yeah, that is true.
Like,
I want to talk about AI that actually cheats, though. We can go on to World at War Veteran mode.
Fuck that shit. I tried, and I was stuck on like the same part for months, and I still never got past it because, you know, the whole situation, my PS3 hard drive deciding to not want to work anymore. I had to do a reset.
Yeah.
That's probably why. I was like, I want to forget this memory.
Let's see, I think it literally took me 3 years to completely complete it. It probably wasn't that long, but it definitely felt like it was 3 years.
I tried going forward just because I had nothing else better to do, I guess. Oh shit. But yeah, it was pissing me off, and I never went back to it.
Oh, it is pretty rage-inducing.
Yeah, it was.
Just the constant grenade spam that those AIs do. It's like, how do you even have that many grenades?
Well, not even that. They have aimbot too.
Just barely poke your head up. It's like, hello, you're dead now.
We can just say that's definitely not how you do a hard difficulty, because it wasn't even like fun challenging. It was like, oh, this is complete bullshit.
What at War Veteran?
Yeah.
The rush of dopamine when I actually beat the game, though, was pretty satisfying.
I guess. I never got to beat it, though. Well, I mean, I beat the game on, like, regular. But I never...
Everybody beats it on regular, though.
Yeah. I never beat the game on veteran because I wanted I, I, I wanted to throw the disc out the gosh dang window.
There's a few times when some objects got thrown because of the stuff that happened to me in that game.
Where's my ship? There it is. Nope,
Aren't you in
spawn.
your ship?
Yeah. Oh, that was an exocraft. That's just for land-based exploration. I want to leave the planet now, or at least... Well, yeah, I kind of want to leave the planet. I want to stay on one place for too long.
You're spawning stuff in, because you know. Why not? Because you're not doing it legit.
I just want to explore the scene, man. When this game was like first announced, that was like one of the things I wanted to do with it. I didn't really care too much about like survival or anything. I just wanted to explore.
Why is there so much debris in the freaking atmosphere?
Well, it's mostly just there for mining. Like if you're mid-flight and you run out of resources, you can mine those. It's kind of like a fail-safe or something, I guess.
Hyperdriving towards a planet now.
Yeah.
Can you die in creative mode?
No.
You should just hyperdrive into the ground. Because it'd be fun.
Well, once you like enter the atmosphere, the hyperdrive turns off.
Oh, that's no fun.
Well, they made it around like a sci-fi way because I don't think in Star Wars you could hyperdrive into the fucking planet.
Excuse me, I beg to differ. Episode 7.
They never hyperdrived into the planet.
Yes, they did.
When?
There was that force field around the planet, so they had to hyperdrive through it because that's the only way they could get through it.
Okay, I haven't seen episode 7 since it came out, so I don't remember everything.
What kind of Star Wars fan are you?
Poor one that couldn't afford the movie.
That was a flash of lightning that I just saw.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
My desk isn't facing the window, so...
Yeah, I know yours isn't. You know how when we were first moving in here, I originally put it on that wall with all the posters on it?
You did? I don't quite remember that.
Well, I didn't put it there, but you guys did. You guys kind of just set it on that wall.
Well, yeah, I kind of
And then
remember that, actually.
And then the next morning, as I was making the bed, or putting my bed together, I was just like, you know what, for streaming purposes, for better lighting, I'm just going to move it in front of the window. Not the widow, wow.
I also thought you kind of did that just so you can kind of recreate your own old room as much as possible.
If I wanted to do that, I would put it on the wall that's directly behind me. Although that wouldn't make much sense because that's not much room.
Your TV
the way
was...
this room's set up.
The way you was setting in your old room, it pretty much was right in front of the window, though.
My TV, yeah, but my desk wasn't.
Yeah. Did you want to try to recreate it as much as possible?
Yeah, make it feel like home, man.
I kind of subconsciously did that because the setup I have right now is very similar to the setup I had previously at my old place. Oh fuck. I fell down a hole. Let me back up. Ah! I'm trapped.
Don't get trapped.
I am trapped.
With my room here, though, couldn't really recreate it 100% because the room at my house, as you saw, it wasn't, you know, a perfect square like this room. It had dips and turns in it.
It's kind of like the room I have now. Why didn't you take this one?
Because that room's smaller than the one that I had at the old place.
I don't think it's smaller.
It's smaller.
I don't know about that.
It's a lot smaller than the room that I had at the old place.
Uh, I'm not really complaining too much about it being smaller. I'm used to having smaller rooms. As long as I have enough space. Oh my gosh, what the fuck is that creature? But as I was saying, like, I've had smaller rooms in this. As long as I have enough space to put all my stuff, I'm fine. Okay, are you seeing this monstrosity of a creature that's kind of scurrying along?
It's a
Oh,
two-legged moose.
oh, it was glitched in place for a second, but it got free. My dude, slow down. I'm trying to get a good look at you. I'm not trying to hurt you. Fine, fuck you then.
Screw ya.
Well, I guess I could just go into photo mode. I froze time on you, bitch.
And that weird feeling is back.
Ah. Okay, I got a closer look at this
Since I'm
monstrosity.
also numb still, but the pain medicines also have started to kick in, so it's just like my body doesn't know what this feeling is.
Look at this creature. How does it survive? It doesn't even have like a torso, it's just a neck and legs.
I don't know. Maybe it just needs water. You don't know.
Maybe. I think I forgot to close my window. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, I did.
My window's shut. I don't think I've opened this window in my room since I got here. But then again, you have lived here longer than I have. I was living in the hospital for half of this.
You did? You've opened it a couple times.
Not the window in here.
Oh,
I've
you have.
opened the living room door.
I've seen your window open before.
I swear the window's not been opened.
It has. You've opened it at least twice.
I do not remember. But then again, a lot has happened, so maybe.
I think this was, if I remember correctly, this might not be 100% correct though.
Oh wait, yeah,
This,
there was. I do remember this one time when the window was open.
I was saying after you got out of the hospital, but that also might not be factual.
Now I know for a fact that I haven't opened the window since I got out of the hospital.
I'm not sure, but I know you have had it open.
I remember it being open up once. And I put my fan in it.
Ooh, look at this big ass turtle guy.
Turtle.
Turtle. I want to get a closer look at him.
From this distance where it's at right now, it looks more like an armadillo than a turtle.
Well, it was kind of far away, and when I first glanced, like, turtle.
Just still not close on my end, so.
I'm getting pretty close with photo mode. He's not quite so turtley. He doesn't have a shell. He also has a
Oh
bird
yeah,
beak.
that is not no armadillo. That is a, that is like a backwoods bear.
He has a bird beak as well.
Does No Man's Sky just generate random animals? It's
Yeah.
just like here's pictures of animals that's like in the coding, and it's just like
From
just mix and match them.
from what I believe, like they kind of designed a bunch of different animal parts, and with each new planet, it just kind of randomly takes those parts and matches them together. Sometimes it creates, a decent-looking animal. Sometimes it creates a
What noise?
monstrosity. Probably just like animal noises.
Oh no, I was talking about outside.
Oh, I don't know. I can't really hear anything
Oh, I guess
outside
it's
of my
wind.
headset.
I guess it's just wind. It's very windy apparently.
And it's kind of a good look asking me to hear anything outside of my headset right now, because that ain't happening.
I'm really glad my window's shut, because my electronics would be getting very wet right now otherwise.
Is it raining?
Yeah.
Oh.
It just started like a second ago. That's typical weather around here though.
because
The
all
weather
the
just kind of hits, and it's just like, here you go, have rain.
I can't really tell because of how my desk is facing, and I can't hear outside. Even with the headset off, I can't hear if there's a storm or not unless it's like loud thunder. Oh, this is a view.
Does your senses just not work or something?
They
You
do. It's
can't
just
smell bad. You can't smell bad things. You can't really hear.
I can hear fine. It's just because this apartment's soundproof, pretty much. I can't really hear if it's raining out.
Yeah, I'm very surprised at how soundproof this place is.
Yeah, me too. Especially for an apartment.
Yeah.
The only thing I can hear is like on the outside, like when a car starts or someone closes the door, or the kids that run up and down the halls. That's all I can hear. And
Whenever somebody starts the washer and dryer, I can hear that. Since
oh, well, yeah, your room is right next to that. Like I can hear it when I'm in the bathroom. Like I can hear like the water running. I'm just assuming that's what that is.
you'll need to talk to the landlords about that. The water does not. I swear, the water does not get warm enough here.
That's not the problem for me. It's just that there's not enough water
That's
pressure.
the problem for me.
For me, it's the water pressure. I feel like there's not enough. Man, I wish they gave you unlimited sprint in creative mode. That would be really nice.
Apparently, my mic cut out.
Oh, didn't even know.
Neither did I. Usually, there's some kind of cue before the mic cuts out, but nope.
Ah, man, I was hoping that'd be more cool than it was. I kind of bumped into the ground. Let's see here. Where have I been? Well, I haven't been there. Let's go there.
That rain's really coming down.
Really? While I'm in hyperdrive mode, I'm gonna look.
Not like you can really tell, because there's no foliage.
Oh shit! I just seen lightning.
Same.
Yeah, you seen the same lightning as
I guess that's one of the bad things about an apartment. It's just parking lot that you see when you look out the window.
Well, I mean, the hills are not too far away, and that's a nice view, so I'm appreciative of that.
I wanted to stay out by my old place because that's the best part of town, but no.
It really does
Everything
be
had
like
to
that
be
sometimes.
taken. Huh?
It really does have to be like that sometimes, doesn't it?
Yes. Life's just kind of smacked me in the face multiple times this year.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Too high to initiate landing. You're too high, game. I gotta
It's
plug
like,
in
what's
my
that? You
headset.
have to move here. Have a collapsed lung. What's that? You just started a new job? Oh, also collapsed lung at the same day you start. What's that? You just moved into the new place? Here, how about the lung collapses again?
Bro, what if that happens to me when I get a new job? My lung decides to deflate just like yours.
Well, you don't really meet the criteria except for being male.
But what if it just happens because I'm roommates with you?
Well, I'm sorry for the bad luck that I spread to you then.
I usually don't have very bad luck, so. But I'm not
I have
looking
a
to
lot of
jinx
bad
it.
luck.
I'm not looking to jinx it now. My luck is usually pretty decent. Nothing ever too
Mine's
bad
not.
happens. What is... I can't even see the temperature of this planet. What gives, man? It's only showing me the
It's
toxicity.
a temperatureless planet.
Well, it's only showing me the toxicity of the planet, not the temperature, because I guess that'd be more important for survival players, but I ain't doing that. Oh man, I pressed the same button twice. Let's see here. Oh, that doesn't tell me anything either.
Since your family's coming up in a few days, are they bringing up any of your stuff?
They're bringing up some stuff, like they're bringing up my guitar.
Oh yes, because that will help finish this place.
Well, I don't think they're bringing up anything furniture-wise. There's not really any. I don't think there's anything that they could really bring right now that they have their room for.
Not bringing your desk?
I don't think so. Well, they are bringing up my mic though, so that's a good
Oh.
thing.
Well, we can use that for stuff then.
Yep, yep.
We just have to not hit the desk at all.
Yeah. Because as you know, it turns into like a thunderous roar whenever something slightly taps the desk. And it's pretty much...
Well, since I have money saved up, I can always just go buy a good mic.
I've been wanting to get a new mic too because, you know, a Guitar Hero mic can only get you so far.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get the Blue Yeti, and it's on sale right now on Amazon for like $90.
Really?
Yeah, I think you might have to have Prime for it though, I'm not sure. But I can get you covered on that. And you don't even need a mic stand for a Blue Yeti, it already has that like little thing it comes with. Put on your desk.
Not like I have a big desk anyway, though.
Yeah.
My desk base is literally taken up completely, pretty much.
But I'd definitely like to get a Blue Yeti at some point.
What I could do, though, is I could put it on the windowsill. With a little half wall there by the window.
Well, I mean,
Depending on how big the bottom of the mic is.
well, I mean, what you could do is whenever you're using it, just having it in a strategic location on your desk, and when you're not using it, just move it away. It's not like it's glued to one location.
Imagine if that was the thing. It's just like once you put it down, it can never be moved from that spot.
It is permanently on there forever. If you
It's permanently part of that piece of furniture once it's equipped.
If you get rid of your desk or it breaks, well, you have to get a new fucking mic. It's too bad, too sad. Imagine if companies did that, though.
I mean, that's kind of what Samsung does with their phones. I mean, they're so freaking fragile that pretty much their way of, you know, avoiding breaking it is just don't drop it.
What is that in the distance? Is that a ship? Oh, but I've had Samsung.
Huh?
I was kind of talking to myself, but I've had some Samsung phones and I fucking hated them.
I don't have Samsung. I have a Motorola, so I'm liking the Motorola brand.
What? Oh, it's that ship. Okay, I got you, boy. But okay. Also, probably didn't help that the Samsung phones I had were like straight talk prepaid ones that were like exclusive to those services.
Yeah.
And they didn't even have an HD screen, by the way.
Where those prepaid ones usually are just cheap-made phones.
Yeah, I had to buy 3 of them.
Why 3?
Okay, well the first time, apparently I went over my data limit, which was advertised to be online. And the second time, the charging port broke.
Wasn't that fun?
And the third time, the charging port was breaking again. So I just went and got I got an iPhone after that, and I never looked back.
And because you have an iPhone, you're restricted on what you can do.
Yeah, but it does what I want, so I'm happy.
Weak.
I I know you're an iPhone hater.
I just don't like Apple technology. As a kid, I used to think it was amazing, but now it's just like, it's more of a hassle than what it should be.
Well, it was pretty amazing though when it first came out. It was... Oh shit. Oh shit. I think like original Apple computers were probably like, from what I know,
What?
like early Apple computers were probably some of the best ones you could get at the time.
Speaking of really old Apple computers, did I tell you about the story where when I was at that awful computer job where they wanted me to take apart one of those old things and get the motherboard out of it?
Why?
Because they were going, the owner takes apart old computers and sells the motherboards and parts for literally pennies. I mean, it's not much. It's like
I know that that kind
$10
of...
here, $10 there.
I know that stuff has a market because there's a lot of people that enjoy retro computers.
Yeah, but so he wanted me to take it apart, and I take off the plastic cover, I see all this metal that requires like specialized screwdrivers that was nowhere to be found in that building, so I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna say I took it off and I put the plastic cover back on and just put it with the rest of the quote unquote, taking apart computers.
So you lied.
I wasn't going to take apart that thing. That thing was going to be more of a puzzle than a freaking Rubik's Cube.
Ugh. My mom keeps on saying that she has like an old Apple IIe in the garage somewhere, but I've never seen it.
And besides, I told you stories about that place.
Yeah,
So
it sounded pretty bad.
it's not like I really cared if the manager found out or not anyway. It was just it was kind of a temp job anyway that the Department of Labor set up.
Hmm.
I find it funny that one time he tried to fire me, but I'm just like, you gotta take that up with the Department of Labor because I technically work here from them.
Yeah,
And then he like changed his mind instantly. It's like, okay, never mind. That's kind of the beauty of working at a company through a third party. If they try to fire you, they kind of have to go through the other place as well.
Okay. I just came up with this is unrelated, but I came up with a goal for myself today on this. I'm gonna try to find a black hole.
Is that even a thing?
Yeah. Okay, first off, I need to like put those parts on my ship so I could warp to better places. Hyperdrive. This. This. And this. Put this on too for good measure.
Yeah. Going back to that computer job again, though, I find it weird how bad he treated me, even though I was pretty much working there for free. But anyway, that's all a thing of the past now.
Whoa, that was a bright lightning flash.
That was.
And we'll go unable to warp. Why? Oh,
Are you under attack?
no, I forgot to put fuel in the hyperdrive.
Good job.
Whoopsie. I am sometimes not the smart.
Like that sentence that you just said?
Hey, that was on purpose.
Supposedly.
Hey, supposedly. That is, I mean, I don't know what I'm saying.
what you're saying either.
I'm gonna stop while I'm behind. One thing I've also never done in this game was go to the center of the galaxy. I don't know if I'll be able to do that though, but I can kind of cheat my way since I'm in creative.
Do you get trophies in creative mode in that game?
No.
Didn't think so. The same way in Minecraft, you put yourself in creative mode, you no longer get trophies.
Yeah, I could get the platinum trophy on this. It's just I don't want to deal with some of the stuff in survival right now or normal. Because you know that time where I got really addicted to it for a while, and it was like the only game I played for like a week. I kind of got burnt out real fast.
That was also when the game first came out though, and there was a
No,
lot of bugs and stuff.
This was in January of this year.
Oh, never mind.
When the game first came out, I kind of had that same thing too, but it was a lot different because I barely got to explore because the game was fucking impossible to get resources for. And you barely had any resource slots either. It was a mess.
Why is it not doing the move?
Because oh, I can't do that. Never mind. I'm flying over a fucking ocean right now, bro.
That's a very brown ocean.
It is.
I would not drink that water.
I'm trying to find a land base that's more interesting. This one's might
I
be
mean,
something.
probably wouldn't want to drink the ocean water anyway, but you know what I mean.
Yep, probably wouldn't.
That would probably be a very bad thing to do.
Let's land here. Fetch me out of the ship.
I've heard salt water isn't the best thing for the human body.
No, it's not. Again, I can't see the temperature of the planet. What are you doing? I don't care about the radiation. It don't harm me. What is this thing? It's an interesting looking plant life.
Shockwave.
So out of the two Jurassic World movies, what do you say is the better one?
Oh, out of the two of them,
Yeah.
out of the two Jurassic World movies, I'd probably say the first one's better than the second one by a little bit.
About the whole franchise, what's the best?
The whole franchise, you know, that's not even a competition. The first Jurassic Park,
I was hoping you'd say that because that's the only one I would actually be willing to watch.
huh?
That's like the only one I'd be willing to watch.
The first Jurassic Park.
Yeah. This planet's kind of boring. I'm gonna take off. There's not a whole lot to look at here. Oh, actually, what I was gonna do is I was gonna go inside the water. I forgot.
Into the water.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna submarine it?
No, I'm just gonna go in. I don't think there are any submarines in the game.
Dive, dive, dive!
Part of me kind of wants to go back to like the original version of this game just to see how far along it's come since then. But part of me also doesn't want to do that.
If you had it on PC, you'd probably be able to.
I do have it on PC,
Well, then, there you go.
but I mainly use that version for mods. There's some really cool mods for it on PC.
Oops.
I mean, I guess all I would really have to do is just go back and look at footage from day one.
That is true. With YouTube, everything's pretty easy to go back and look at.
Yeah. I mean, I could go back and watch my initial streams because I streamed it the day it came out. Actually, I think I streamed it technically before it came out because I kind of got it a little early.
I mean, those early days of YouTube were the best. Dance, I'm a kitty cat. They're dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. That, those days were fun.
It's weird that the underwater portion of this planet is actually more interesting than the above water.
What is this, Subnautica?
It is now.
Where's the Leviathans?
Hopefully non-existent.
You in creative mode, you can't die.
I know, but big, like, okay. Like, really the only way to play No Man's Sky on PC with the mods is in creative. And there's fucking huge creatures in that game, and I don't want to play sometimes because it's scary. Like, big underwater creatures is like, I like, actually kind of scares me.
Big underwater creatures?
Yeah, it's one reason why I don't really want to fuck with Subnautica too much. I want to go down. There we go. Oh man, it's gonna suck trying to get back to land, isn't it?
Ah!
There's all these underwater donuts.
Underwater donuts?
Yeah, have you seen all these?
Are
They're
they
like,
chocolate?
or maybe they could be underwater Cheerios.
Hey, Cheerios are good too.
I don't like Cheerios.
Did you say you don't like Cheerios?
No, they're boring. Fruit Loops
But
are
they're
better.
good.
Fruit Loops or Apple Jacks are better.
Okay, yes, those are good too. But I like Cheerios, okay?
They're so fucking boring. I'd rather have fucking Raisin Bran.
Now that's a bad cereal.
I kind of grew up with a little bit, so I'm just used to it.
How did that miss?
Oh no! Ooh, that was a bright flash of lightning.
Lightning?
Yeah, you've probably seen it.
Wasn't really paying attention. I'm playing Tekken right now.
I went too far. It's gonna take forever to get back now. Oh no. Oh no. I've made a severe mistake.
Get ready for the next battle.
Wait, what are you playing? I kind of spaced out what you said.
Tekken.
7 or phone game?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what kind of answer is that. Is it called Tekken 7 on the phone as well?
No. I said yes because I'm kind of doing both.
Oh. I see. No Man's
And
Sky
forget
is better.
you're not into all the jokes that SIT people are. If somebody's not sure what to really answer, and two things
Well, that's not necessarily
kind
an
of all the
IT
same
joke.
thing, then we just say yes.
That's not necessarily an IT joke. I wasn't sure what the phone game was called. I don't know if it's called Tekken 7
It's just called
something.
Tekken.
Oh, I didn't know because I don't keep up with Tekken because it's not a franchise I care for. I know it exists
Something
though.
I just realized, I know you don't care because it's Tekken, but the character I'm playing as right now in 7 is not in the phone game.
Ah. Is it ever going to come to Tekken 7?
What?
Will it ever come to Tekken 7?
You
Or
mean the phone game?
Oh, yeah, okay, I had it the other way around. Will it ever come to the phone game?
I don't know. It leaves as a DLC character in Tekken 7, so... Remember when I first got Tekken 7 and there was that issue with GameStop where I didn't get the pre-order bonus, which was this character?
I remember there was a lot of issues with Tekken 7 when you first got it.
Where that was my main issue, is that I didn't get the pre-order content that I was promised.
Yeah, that always sucks.
Eventually I got it solved and they just gave me another copy of the game with... So now I have digitally and physically.
Oh man, speaking of pre-orders, I should go pre-order Spyro.
Perfect. Alright, I need to stop fighting this guy. This guy's too easy. I'm not even really paying attention on the fights, and that's no fun.
This planet looks radioactive.
What? Oh, sorry.
I fucking knew you was gonna do that too.
That's why I said sorry. Song's my jam, though. I know you don't care much for it, but...
Well, here's the thing. When I was younger, I used to listen to it a decent amount, but I got so tired of it that I never wanted to hear it again.
The song's by Imagine Dragons, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it is.
It's been, what, 4 years since that song was released?
It's been
How time
long.
flies.
It's been longer than 4 years, my friend.
Really? Let me go onto YouTube really fast and find out. It's been 5 years. Okay, I was close.
Close, but no cigar. By the way, look at this little squiggly thing.
You're a squiggly thing.
I know, but look at this squiggly thing.
What squiggly thing? What am I looking at? The
it's probably-
freaking
it's-
plant?
It's this green plant. Squiggly.
I don't even know what to make of that. It looks like one of those old mine bombs that was used in wars. The minefield bomb. That's what it looks like.
Is this thing a plant too? Yes, it is. This is an odd plant. It's peculiar.
Well, I was
Even.
about to say it should be a plant. I mean, it's freaking pulsating like a plant.
No, not that. This. It's probably not showing up on your end
Oh,
yet.
that. Where it's green. Usually stuff that's green is plants.
Well, I think like green and tan is kind of this planet's color. So I wasn't sure if this was just like part of the geometry or if it was a plant, and it is in fact a plant. It's a peculiar looking plant, odd even. I thought this was a radioactive plant. Not plant, but planet, rather.
It's a good thing you're in creative mode and can't die.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, that would have been fucked. I don't think it's like extreme radiation, though.
I mean, obviously, because stuff there is alive.
Oh, even on extreme radiation planets, there's still living beings.
I guess if we try to put science behind stuff, they'd probably evolve to, you know, be able to live in radiation.
Yeah. And this game obviously isn't like the most scientifically with it, because it is a science fiction game.
That is true.
Because, you know, like
I mean,
planet,
some of those animals that's on these planets.
the planets would not be this close to each other once you see that.
You don't know that. Maybe not in this galaxy, but other galaxies, planets might be that close.
I don't think they'll ever be this close. That's pretty fucking close.
Like I said, you never know.
Guess I
There's
never
an
do.
infinite space out there.
Guess I never do, but you think there'd be a huge gravity problem that would make them crash into each other.
Well, you never know. Maybe it's just like a moon, huh?
I don't know,
take
man.
Pluto, for instance. Pluto and its moon are the exact same size, and there's no freaking gravity problem.
Yeah, but aren't they like a distance away from each other?
I don't know. I thought it was just like the same distance that all moon is from the Earth.
I don't know.
I don't know much about space anymore. As a kid, I was obsessed with it.
Me too.
And then as I got older, it's just like, I don't want to go up there because I can die.
I had like one of those.
Although, if you're really thinking about it, we are in space because we're on Earth and Earth is in space.
Bro, you need to calm down.
Why do I need to calm down?
You're gonna give someone a gosh dang a heart attack with all these facts. Oh wait, I kind of forgot I was trying to find a black hole and I got distracted.
Got distracted by a radiation planet.
I just got distracted by exploring. Let's go to another system. I'm only really has 2 planets. That's not interesting. What?
My body feels strange.
Mine doesn't.
Want me to collapse your lung? That way you can feel what
Sure.
I've been going through?
Sure, fam.
I don't think I can collapse your lung though without hurting you. And I don't want to do that.
Well, isn't that kind of the point of having a collapsed lung is being hurt? I don't think.
Well,
having a
mine was
collapsed-
spontaneous all these times, so.
Yeah, but it still hurt though, right? It still hurt your body.
Well,
It wasn't
I
good
don't know.
for
You
you.
tell me when I'm freaking pounding on your door and first thing in the morning, in agonizing pain, laying on the ground.
You did seem pretty lifeless. I am gonna tell the truth with you right now.
That was not a fun time.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't fun for me either.
That wasn't the first time either.
It wasn't fun for me, but I'm sure it was a lot less fun for you. And I'm sure it wasn't like a... I'm trying to think of something funny to say, but I'm coming a blank. Shut up. I don't care about the story in this game right now. I'm not here to go through the story. I'm just here to explore.
Exploration.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is this gonna be one of them
Why are you
planets with no
vibrating?
atmosphere?
Planet with no atmosphere?
Or a
What
very
is it, a
light one?
moon?
No, it's a planet. I mean, it's clearly day out because the sun's right there.
New challenger.
But yeah, there's like no atmosphere. But how the fuck is it 119 degrees here?
Because it's space.
Fuck you, space.
Space can be really warm and very cold at the same time.
Man, you have all this insight tonight, dude. Space can be warm and cold, man. Just like
It
Earth.
can. It also depends on how close that sun is to that planet.
I don't think any of that really matters in this game.
I'm just speaking for real life, okay?
I know, man. I know how space works every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Yeah. I mean, for a while when I was
Even
younger.
though I'm just kind of spitting out, random bullshit. I don't even really know if anything I'm saying is actual facts or not.
It'd be funny. You're like, man, do you know of George the space whale? He exists. Trust me, I've seen him.
Yeah, he hangs out with Doctor Who.
Trust me, it wasn't these drugs the doctor put me on. I seen him.
Heh. I know you weren't intending to make a joke there, but you said the doctor, and I just mentioned Doctor Who, so...
I wasn't talking about that doctor. I was talking about your real one that gave you medicine.
I know, but my mind, it was funny in my mind because of the two things.
Like what I was gonna say is when I was younger, like space stuff was like my main hobby, and I wanted to know everything. So when this game was actually announced, you can imagine the child inside me was a very happy boy. And then it came out, and he wasn't a very happy boy for a while. He was a disappointed boy. But I can imagine, at the state this game is in now, if I would have had this when I was younger, this would have probably been my favorite game of all time. I would probably play it every day.
It wouldn't have been mine. Mine would probably still be Kingdom Hearts.
I know you and your Kingdom farts.
I'll punch you.
Hey man, no judge. You're into what you're into, man.
I think I'm fighting the same guy that I was fighting before.
This planet is dead.
Dead Planet?
Very dead.
Yeah, I'm fighting the same guy I was fighting before. It's like, is literally nobody in the world playing Tekken right now?
Probably all playing Fortnite.
Where I have to freaking be fighting the same exact guy that I was fighting 20 minutes ago.
Probably all playing Fortnite, dude.
Everybody's playing Fortnite, huh?
Uh-huh. I mean, it's on like every console that's being played right now, so... Like, I'm not even joking. Any console that has some sort of relevancy, it's on there. It's on fucking phones. Fortnite's everywhere. Can't escape. Fortnite was like Minecraft back in the day.
I miss those days of Minecraft.
Me too, man. I had so much fun playing Minecraft when I was younger. That was a shit, dude. I used to keep up with it too. I used to watch videos like had all the new updates. I remember one time I was in Casper and there was a new update that just dropped for Minecraft. I was like, "Mom, I want to go back home. New update for Minecraft."
I need I need to play Minecraft.
The funny thing is, I was playing on a not so legal copy because I didn't. My mom wouldn't buy it for me on PC.
You have told me this.
I think a lot of people played cracked versions though.
I think there's a moth in my room. How is
How
there
did-
already bugs in this place?
How did a moth get in though?
That is a very good question.
I mean, out where I used to live, having moths in the house was common just because of where the location. But here, how does a gosh dang moth get in? Have to have a fucking journey.
I mean, I think like, what was it, Saturday? I went outside and sat down out there for a little bit.
That's a possibility.
Had the screen door open.
Yes, that's a possibility.
I went out there because my body was getting a little stress heated because of, because of everything.
Mm.
And I didn't take any pain pills because I'm trying to avoid taking them unless I absolutely need them.
My body's always stress heated. But it's more of the heat that
Plus,
gives
it
me
was
the
also
stress.
relaxing that day because I remember there was like a thunderstorm coming, so the wind was going, so it smelled good out there. So I sat out there for a little bit.
Coming in hot.
Well, I guess nobody's playing second right now because I'm just going up against the same person, so I'm not going to play second.
This planet's got like extreme storms, so if I wasn't playing on creative, I would have been dead.
The second you stepped out of ship.
Well, probably not, because I don't think there's like a extreme storm going on right now. But once an extreme storm starts, you're kind of fucked if you don't hurry up and get to a safe place.
Can't you dig into the ground?
You can, but it takes resources, I think. And you also have to have like
dig?
well, you have to have like, because you can't like dig with like a just a regular mining tool. You have to have like a attachment on your weapon. This planet's pretty mountainous though. I think that trailer that dropped today for the update, I've probably watched like maybe 6 times, maybe more.
Is it your drug?
That dude looks so good. I won't be surprised if the update's like over 20 gigs. And it finally adds real multiplayer, like, was advertised from the beginning.
Real multiplayer?
Right now, the multiplayer that's in the game is kind of a cop-out, but I think what they've stated is it's like they're just testing it. Because basically what it is all the other players you see are just little orbs floating around.
You have a jetpack or something? Is that how you're getting so high?
Yeah. also the weed.
Huh?
It's also the weed.
The wheat. Oh. Ah.
Yeet. I know when Dragon was over here one day, I kind of forced him to play it so that way I can kind of sell him on it. He seemed to be
Oh
somewhat
yeah,
interested.
you guys kept like coming in and out of my room, and he was playing. You forced him to play.
Yeah, because I want to have someone to play this game with once the update comes out, and he can get it used for like $10.
But used games aren't the best. There
I've
can be so many wrong things with the discs.
I've had a pretty good success rate with buying used games,
Apparently Dragon hasn't.
apparently.
Because he got there was that copy of Kingdom Hearts for the PS4 that he had that there was something wrong with the disc.
If he still has that, I would like to like borrow it and see if it still works, and maybe if it's his PlayStation.
Wouldn't that be funny? His PlayStation just isn't reading that specific disc. Because he said he got another disc of it, and
Yeah, he did. I
that
watched
disc
him
works
buy it.
just fine.
I watched
Huh?
him buy it. I was there with him when he bought it.
Yeah, he said that version, that disc works just fine, so...
He also bought Assassin's Creed Origin for some reason, but yes, whatever.
I thought I already had that.
Nope. And I bought a game that day too that I still haven't even opened.
I just sat in my room while you guys were doing that playing seconds.
Extreme night toxicity. What does it get more toxic as sun falls? Is that a thing?
Yes.
I do want to play the game because I wanted to get it when it first came out.
What game?
Horizon Zero Dawn. And I was able to get the complete edition for pretty cheap.
Nice.
Got all the DLCs and stuff. I can't see.
What's with the green stuff around your screen?
It's because of the toxicity levels.
Oh. Indicates poison, huh?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter because of creative. Oh yeah, if this wasn't creative, I would have died long ago. Spawn, damn you.
What?
I was trying to summon my ship.
Spawn. It's like you're in creative mode, just build another one.
I can't, I have to spawn the one I have.
What do you mean? You can't just build another one?
And you can't build ships, you have to find them and buy them.
Oh. You can't just spawn one in?
No. I can summon the one I already have. I'm flying to another planet, bitch.
Where'd this day go? It's already 9.
I know. I'm still not sure how much sleep I got last night because I remember like laying in my bed for a long time but not being asleep but also feeling like I was getting rested. And I swore I woke up and looked at my phone and it said 3 in the afternoon. But when I woke up, apparently it wasn't. Because I know it gave me the cue that it wasn't that late. When
You walked in and told me and
No,
asked me what time it was.
no, I think is what you said is, are you going to go to the movie? And I said, I don't know, maybe. And I said, what time is the movie starting? You said 4. And I'm like, wait, what actual time is it?
It was 11 when you asked me what time it was.
I know. At that point, I was actually, wow, I'm actually surprised I'm up at this time. Today was just full of surprises.
Jurassic World was fun though.
I don't know, like, one of the silliest things about that new update trailer that I'm hyped for? Okay, well, look at the clouds in this game.
Hang on. Computer screen just went to sleep on me. They're pink.
Well, like the clouds, they're kind of shit.
I mean, they just look like clouds.
They're like really two-dimensional. There's like no depth to them. They're just kind of a JPEG. They like change, like have procedural clouds now in this update, and they look real nice. What on earth is this? Okay. Oh. I was gonna say I have a confusement because it sounds like it's raining, but I didn't see no rain, but now I see the rain.
It's raining out there.
No, in the game.
Oh, where it's raining in real life too.
Ah. The game is in sync with real life.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Let's do that. That makes sense. And I have such a backlog of games right now, it's not even funny.
Same.
Cause I bought Yakuza 0 like a couple months ago, and I haven't even put it in the PlayStation. I have Divinity Original Sin, I think is what it's called, and I played it for like 10 minutes and then deleted it.
Overwatch update?
I haven't played that in a while.
I know, but did you delete it because of an Overwatch update?
No, I just deleted it because I wanted to play something else, and it was taking up too much space. It might have been because of Call of Duty, I don't know. Or some other game. I'm a hungry boy right now.
Hungry?
Yeah.
We're going to need to go get something.
Hmm?
Huh?
What?
I said, are we going to have to go get something?
Yeah, it's a possibility, or have something delivered.
I don't think anything delivers this late. It's almost 10 after all.
Domino's stays open pretty late.
But there you go.
'Cause I no, I don't remember. I ordered Domino's once and it was already kind of late at night. It was actually surprisingly decent. So, what time is it now?
Uh, basically 9:30.
9:30.
About it's 9:23 to be exact.
Do you have an estimate of when I started?
No.
Ah, feck.
Should be like me, man, and start a timer.
Well, I used to have the uptime command on my Twitch, but I can't get it to work. Like, can you try typing exclamation point uptime? In my
In what? In chat?
yeah. So it might have got disabled somehow. Yeah, see, I never got nothing back from Nightbot, so it must not be set up right now. I'll probably go for maybe just a little bit longer, because I can always stream later tonight or tomorrow.
Speaking of stuff,
Ooh, this is a view.
you started Chain of Memories a while back and haven't done anything since. But then again, there's been a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I'd like to get back to it. I'll probably stream it instead, and I'll probably upload the one episode that we did do on the stream channel, even though it's not a stream. Or I can just start the series from the beginning if you let me borrow your Kingdom Hearts collection, and we can do that. I don't know, we'll see.
I mean, you said you'd prefer Chain of Memory, the Game Boy version of Chain of Memories,
Well,
unless you meant actually playing the first game.
it was also a thing, like, that's the first Kingdom Hearts game I've played, and with all of Chain of Memories, I watched it, and I don't actually know what it feels like to play the PS2 version. This is like a cool view, though. It kind of looks like this, because I'm on a moon right now. It kind of looks like this planet's like sinking into the moon or some shit.
That moon is very close to that planet then, apparently.
Yeah, it's usually how it is, but it always makes for a nice view. So it always looks pretty dope. Oh shit, talkie mushrooms.
Talking mushroom?
Yeah, I don't even know why I'm censoring myself. I can say whatever the fuck I want on my channel. It's not like you trying to do with your channel and censor me because you want to be PG family friendly.
They say that, but still cursing going on.
Well, yeah, I just can't help myself sometimes, man. It's part of my dialect.
And I get frustrated myself when I die and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you said you was trying to keep it as PG as possible.
Keyword there as possible.
Nah, man, I let it all loose on mine, dude. I swear as much as I feckin' want to.
Is the AC still on?
It might be. Did your mic cut out? I think it did. Did your mic not want to work for a minute?
Yeah, it cut out.
Oh, thick.
And it probably cut out so you didn't hear me say, why was the AC still on? You're not even out there.
I don't know, because I'm probably gonna go back out there after this.
Well, you're not out there right now, so it doesn't need to be on.
I kind of forgot to, honestly. Ah! I think maybe I'll go to like 2 more systems and then maybe call it good for right now. Just because I thought I was good hunger-wise before I went into this, but not anymore. I'm a little bit of a hungry boy right now.
Hungry?
Hungry boy. Right now I'm just kind of on the direction to go to the galactic core, just because I've never been that far in the game. Going towards it.
That was a lightning strike.
I know, I seen the light bounce off the walls.
Oh, there was the thunder from that one.
I didn't hear it because my headset's... I can't hear anything. Go down to this planet for 1 second because it's the only one in this system. It must be good because the frame rate's not handling it so well.
What?
I said it must be good because the frame rate dropped a bit.
The planet?
Yeah. It's a nice world, so I like it.
Boo.
Yay!
Boo.
Yay!
Give us a tropical forest.
Oh, it's not even.
Then I'll be happy.
It's not even as cold as comparison to the first one I went to, because the first one was like negative 80 something.
Just snow. Snow is just miserable.
No man, it makes me a happy boy. Bro, it's fucking Lion King Freedom Rock. That's what it's called, right?
Pride Rock?
Pride Rock, I was close. I'm aiming at it, look at it.
That is not Pride Rock. That looks like bunny or cat ears.
It's Pride Rock, bro. Fine. How about this pyramid?
Pride Rock doesn't go at a 70-degree angle.
It's Pride Rock, bro. Also found a pyramid right over here.
I saw that in the background as you were looking around. But since when are pyramids in freaking snowy areas?
They're in this one, because there's also one up there. There's one kind of right there. This is Pyramid Ice World. I like this place. It's still cold, but it's not as cold as the last one. This one's negative 62.
That's a bit nippy.
It's a bit nippy. I might have to wear a sweater.
Nah, knowing you, you're just going nothing but your underwear.
Probably. Okay. During the winter, so many people ask me, it's like, aren't you cold? Because I usually just wear a t-shirt and shorts. I'm like, nah, man. So many fucking people ask me, are you cold? I'm like, you live in the same state as me. You should be used to this shit too.
Not everybody has the blubber you do.
It's not even the blubber, my dude.
It's blubber.
No. I swear, if
It must be freaking blubber because you're always freaking hot.
Dude, I swear, if I was skinny as fuck and had no hair, I would probably still wouldn't be as affected. And while I do admit, the blubber probably does play a part in it, keeping me warm. Winter's just always made me happier, though, for some reason. Sometimes I get kind of depressed in the summer.
You are the only person I know that gets depressed during the summer months.
'Cause I get
People
fucking
get
hot.
depressed in winter months because it's cold and miserable.
Dude, there's plenty of times, like when I used to live in my old place during the winter, you know, after a snowstorm, I would go outside with glee and just be so happy.
You are the only person I know that actually enjoys the winter months.
Fall and winter are my seasons, man.
Where there is no such thing as fall around here, it's just summer and winter.
We'll see. I'll compare your seasons to my seasons, and I'll see how it works. Because who knows, maybe your winter's child's play and compared to mine.
It also all depends on how bipolar the weather wants to be.
I've never been here during winter, so I don't know what it's like, but I'll find out when it gets there.
Bipolar, I can tell you that.
Yeah, but I don't know how cold it gets either. Oh shit.
You can tell you that once it snows once, the snow never goes away.
Where I'm from, the snow has a tendency to melt pretty fast just because of the winds.
The snow doesn't go away here because once you think it's about to warm up and the snow's going to melt, the weather's like, screw you, snow again.
Man, I don't have a problem with that at all, because I love the snow, dude.
Have fun driving in it.
Well, see, that might be a different thing, but I don't have a license, so
Let's change that, shall we?
I would like to. But also, I'm too scared to drive here, because I've seen your fucking drivers here, and that scares the shit out of me. It seems like they give anyone a license here, because gosh dang. I feel like going out. I feel like whenever we go out somewhere, it feels like it's going to be a life or death situation.
Nah, you just gotta pay attention to people.
I've spent far too long here. I need to get a move on, even though I want to explore it more.
When is this numbness and soreness gonna go away?
Never.
Dude, that would suck if I just had to live with this the rest of my life. It's like I'd be going back to the doctor and getting more tramadol then. I guess it would be an excuse to get tramadol.
Okay, why can't I... Oh, that's why. It's like, why can't I go along this line anymore?
You're at the edge of it?
No, it's because I had the wrong thing selected and it wasn't on the line to the galactic core. I don't think it's my fault.
Should you do light speed?
Yeah, that's what you do when traveling between not galaxies, but systems. That ain't no moon. Ooh, that looks like a nice planet.
Why does that look like it's one of those freaking pool balls?
I don't know.
It's like, what number is it? Number 7? Number 7 stripes?
Oh man, speaking of pool, I should play that pool game again.
Nobody wants to watch you play pool for 5 hours.
I didn't say I was gonna go on for 5 hours, but you never know. I had fun with that game though, okay?
But then again, people do watch golf, so...
Yeah. People also watch pool, dude. It's a sport. And golf is basically pool, but outside. And you hit the ball harder.
And there's only one.
Yeah. It's pretty much the same thing, though.
Why'd you become a pterodactyl?
That was my entering the planet's surface sound.
A pterodactyl screech?
Oh, that kind of reminds me of like, um, you know that sound Godzilla makes from like the older movies, like that iconic sound?
His roar
Yeah,
from the 90s?
yeah. Well, back then when we got a birthday cake that had dinosaurs on it, that sound was in one of the dinosaurs. That classic Godzilla roar. Because like you would open up the dinosaur's mouth and it would make a sound. And you see, I didn't know it was from Godzilla at the time, so I was always associated that sound with that toy until I found out it was from Godzilla. It's a little fun fact from my childhood.
Hmm. Fun facts are nice.
Yeah. How cold is this planet? That's a little cold.
My body really does not know how to feel right now. Since everything's numb and stiff, but the painkillers are, you know, helping with it. It's just like,
I don't think you ever know this, but you know what the sprint button for this game is?
the triangle, because that'd be weird.
No, it's almost just as weird as that. It's fucking R3.
Who uses all three for sprint?
I don't know. Apparently, the people who made No Man's Sky.
Left-handed people probably, but
That's that's the default sprint button for this game is R3 instead of L3. L3 is
odd.
a scanner.
That seems backwards.
And no, dude, it was so hard to get used to when I first got this game. I was like, who made this?
I mean, it's probably very natural for people that's left-handed, but
Maybe, but I think a lot of left-handed people play with the controller backwards. Like they turn it around. Oh shit, I tried doing that. That was a disaster.
if they turn it around, how do they? That would be very odd hitting the R1 and R2 buttons and all that.
I knew someone whose mom played games that way where they turned the controller around. I'm like, but why?
You know, you can just most games have the option to customize the controls so it's left-handed.
I don't think it's like a left-handed thing. She just preferred to play that way. I'm like, but why? I mean, okay, it's like try turning your controller around. For one, first off, it's incredibly uncomfortable. Oh fuck, everything's inverted.
Did you just turn your controller around?
Yeah, I'm trying that. Ooh, this is not fun. But I'm gonna stick with it for a second. You like have to use your pinky to like do all the shoulder buttons. Oh no. Oh. Okay, if you like look at the screen, you can see how much of a disaster this is. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, you gotta jump.
Not look like you're having a good time.
Oh, trust me, it doesn't feel like a good time. But I think I'm starting to get the hang of
Why
it.
are you why is your controller upside down then?
It's not upside down, it's turned around. I could try playing with it upside down. I'm gonna try playing with it upside down now. Oh shit! This is even worse. Oh, maybe it's not as bad. It just took a second. Because now I'm using my middle fingers to control the joysticks. How do I run? Oh, I'm out of sprint. That makes sense.
You're in creative and you run out of sprint. That's odd.
I know. You also run out of jetpack too. Oh,
Well,
this
see, the
is...
jetpack makes sense, but sprint? Come on.
This is hard. Oh, fuck.
Can't
Oh,
you just
no.
go into God mode and fly around?
No. Okay, I'm turning it back to normal. This is bullshit.
Because at least Minecraft, you have God mode, where you can just fly around.
Well, see, when you on PC, if you download the Rayrod mod, it gives you like infinite jetpack. You could actually like leave the planet's atmosphere if you're persistent enough. I don't recommend it though. It takes forever.
If you're persistent enough.
What really sucks is when you get glitched out of your spaceship when you're in space and you can't get back in.
Did that happen to you once?
Yeah, it happened to me a couple times.
It's like, where'd my ship go? I think I was watching your stream when that happened. It's like, oh, my
Uh,
ship.
I wasn't streaming when that happened. I don't believe. I could be wrong though. This kind of happened when I got back into the game, and it might have happened on PC because you know mods kind of conflict with stuff sometimes.
My mic cut out.
Oh.
I haven't mentioned my bed's comfy.
Yeah, a couple times. Is that what you're doing? Is just laying on your bed right now?
I'm looking at my computer screen, watching you play.
You're watching with the
Since
delay.
apparently nobody's on Tekken. But then again, it probably doesn't help that the character that I was playing as is for the online mode is a low rank. Gotta play some more ranked with it and level up.
It's kind of weird that I can stream in HD with no issues. I'm not used to that. Because back when I used to be able to stream, I could only stream in like 360p.
Where you have real internet now.
I know. I was using an iPhone for my internet for several years.
Well, welcome to the life of real internet.
Oh man, it's pretty good. Even though I still treat as if my internet is currency, and I try to be careful with what I download and what I do.
You don't have to.
I know it's just left over.
We have unlimited.
I know it's just kind of like how my brain was trained with my internet, and it's just left over. You'd probably be the same way too, if you was under those circumstances. When you finally have the power to just do whatever the fuck you want. You're like, I still don't know, man. I imagine though the internet company probably won't be too happy if I downloaded like 100 terabytes worth of stuff a day though. They probably wouldn't like that too much.
Well, that would take forever even with the speeds we have.
They probably wouldn't like it though. First off, they'd probably be like, okay, how? And you have to stop. You have a problem.
Where if you downloaded terabytes of data, I mean, you wouldn't even have enough space for that.
Okay, yeah, that's true. They like you delete, okay, maybe a terabyte a day, and after each day you delete everything you download and restart.
I mean, I have an external hard drive with 3 terabytes, so I might be able to pull that off.
I landed on a hot planet. Is this more your speed?
Yes.
It's 146 degrees.
That's a bit warm, but hey, give me some sunscreen, give me an umbrella to keep the sun off me, and I might be good.
I fucking hate it. And what sucks is that like my main like survival save, my home planet is on a planet that's pretty similar to this, and like you can't even be outside for too long. Your thermal protection goes away, and then you start to die. It's a horrible place to live. I would not step foot on this planet in real life, though.
Hope you didn't know that it was a desert planet.
If I knew it was hot, I wouldn't even come here.
But what if they didn't tell you anything? It's like, hey, going to a new planet. Okay.
I'd be pretty mad. Like, hey, you did not tell me in the contract that this planet was a little warm.
It's like and then they're like, in the contract, we don't have to tell you what kind of planet it is.
It's like, too late, bye, sucker, and they leave, and I'm stuck there, and I have to start new life. Didn't leave me with a ship or anything. It's like, ah, motherfucker, you fucking tricked you. Dumbass. What is this? This plant looks like it's organic, like it's living. But you know what I mean? Is this even a plant?
Did you say organic? Where plants are organic?
Okay, what I meant is like more like meaty. It looks meaty.
Get near it, see if it attacks.
I know it won't. There's only like one type of plant life that attacks you in this game. It doesn't like do a whole lot of damage, just annoying, and it kind of is like a jump scare. There's probably some around here somewhere. I feel like I'm getting hot just from being here on this planet.
Or maybe you're just hot because your room gets
Well,
warm.
right now the temperature in here isn't that bad.
Yeah, it is raining, so
Yeah, it's also I've been able to like kind of keep it a bit cooler recently, just because I have been turning off all my stuff at night when I go to bed, so it hasn't been as bad.
you turn this stuff off.
Yeah.
You don't have to shut down the computer all the way, just put it into hibernation mode.
I forgot about that. Oh, I found one of those plants. Okay, I'm gonna walk
Did you
towards
say
it.
you forgot about hibernation mode?
I've never used it. See this plant right
Found one of the
here?
plants? What plant?
Right here. It probably hasn't caught up on the stream yet, but it can do damage.
If you get close enough in create mode, does it attack?
Yeah, but it doesn't do nothing. Just kind of sprays around as jizz.
Looks more like vomit than jizz, but okay.
I'm on a different planet. Jizz can be green.
But it's a plant. I don't think plants jizz.
You never know, man. Let's see what else this system has to offer. This planet is far too hot, far too deserty. Fuck it.
But the warm is so good.
No, it's Satan.
People can live easier in warm weather than cold.
Not me.
Where you're not normal.
I know. No.
The human race is not built to live in cold weather.
Why I couldn't hear you. There's a bunch of ships teleporting in the background. It's very loud.
I said the human race isn't built to live in cold weather.
I might not be human then.
Oh, you're an alien.
I'm an alien.
No, actually, you're just a penguin that they freaking did experiments on, and now you have a freaking mind like a human.
I see. I'm just a polar bear.
I mean, you're round like a penguin.
I'm around like a polar bear as well.
You're not as big as a polar bear, though.
I'm
You're
not
like
as big as a
an
penguin.
emperor penguin.
Okay.
Emperor penguin?
Emperor penguins are not as big as me.
Yes, they are.
They're not 6 feet tall, dude.
Pretty freaking tall.
I don't think they come close to 6 feet tall, though.
They're probably my height.
I don't even know about that, dude. That would be really big for penguin. I've never heard of a penguin that size.
Maybe I'm exaggerating, but
I
know
think you
emperor
are.
penguins are pretty big.
I've seen jackrabbits that are pretty big. What? I really have, though.
There's that pterodactyl screech again.
I'm trying to find like a really cool tropical planet. I know they exist because I've seen them before. They're like,
Tropical terrain's like the best.
cause I've seen some that have like these big ass mountains and like water and stuff, and it always looks really cool. It has like usually really weird colored grass, like red or pink or some shit. This isn't one of them though.
Real talk though, it's estimated that over half of the rainforest will be gone by 2050.
Hope not. That would suck.
Yeah, that's what's estimated. And then by the year 2080, it's supposed to be completely gone.
I hope not.
Because people are just going to be mining it and all that.
You know what else is a good thing that people could do? First off, they could fuck off. And
Frickin' actually plant trees instead of destroy them.
I have a better idea, because trees take forever to grow. Bamboo, on the other hand, takes a significant less amount of time to grow, and it's pretty fucking strong.
Instead of cutting down trees, just cut down bamboo.
Yeah, they could grow their own bamboo. It takes a lot less time to grow.
But
Yeah,
bamboo's not as... Well, never mind, I guess
Bamboo's
actually pretty strong.
Bamboo is very resilient. It's pretty strong. I don't know why people haven't started doing that yet, but whatever.
Because trees are more abundant, I guess.
Not if they start growing bamboo now. Take like 5 years tops.
Some bamboo needs specific conditions though in order to grow.
Oh, modern day science is pretty far along. They can make those conditions.
I guess that's true. There's greenhouses and all that.
This is definitely not a tropical planet.
The pretty purple planet.
It's pretty desolate.
Not
It's
another desert.
It's hot but survivable because it's 95 degrees.
Dude, that's like perfect weather conditions for me.
Not for me, it's survivable, but I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to survive.
95 is just perfect.
Oh, this planet kind of sucks up.
If it wouldn't cost a lot of freaking money to have the heat at 95, I would do that.
This planet is completely desolate. There's no clouds, so that means no storms. Nothing really here. So I'm gonna bounce.
It has an ominous freaking look to it though.
Has
It's
an
all
ominous-
twilight and everything.
Has an ominous sound to it as well. I can just go to a new system at this point. Wait a second. Whatever, I'll go there.
I might cut out.
Nice. Let's see here. I want to find a tropical planet before I get off, just so that way. Wow, that actually might be one right there. Let's check a look.
Hyperdrive towards it.
Dude, have you ever seen Spaceballs before?
I think you've asked me that before and I've said no.
It's such a good Star Wars parody. They go into plaid.
going to what?
They go into plaid, dude.
The hell is plaid?
Plaid, it's like it's another form of hyperdrive where everything's plaid.
Okay.
You'll have to watch it. I'll see if I can find it on something and we'll watch it sometime. Or find a Blu-ray
Probably on
for it.
YouTube.
There might be a Blu-ray as well, because I'd like to own the movie. Because I really like Spaceballs. Go down! Oh, shite. Man, these islands right here are barren. It's not what I wanted. The water's blue, though.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a bit more tropical looking. Oh, that's cool.
The clouds.
No, off in the distance is a planet. You can just see like the ring around it from the atmosphere. You can't actually just, like see the planet itself, and it looks pretty cool. The grass is like green and purple. So yeah, I think this would be more your type of planet because it's more tropical and it's 89 degrees, almost 90.
That's amazing.
This seems like it'd be more your type of planet.
Tropical terrains are so beautiful. And warmer.
While it's pretty in this game, I wouldn't want to live here. I'm more of like a I would like to live in like the mountainsides and like the alpine forest with snow and shit.
I mean, the only downside to like living in the rainforest would be the giant spiders that live there. That would be the only downside.
Fuck that shit, man. Like one of my dream places to live is in like the mountains, in like in a forest. I would love that.
Maybe if the forest wasn't just evergreen.
But I love evergreens. The underwater has like this
I've been
big ass
around
ravines.
evergreens too much. They're boring and bland.
I love them. It's kind of like the exact opposite. I've been around like other trees in my whole life, and I'm like, I'm tired of this shit. I want evergreens. No, I'm
I
out of
might
sprint.
get out again.
Oh, you have to tell it to stop doing that.
Can't help it. There's a thunderstorm going on and they've always interfered with this mic even when it was brand new.
Well, how come my mic does just fine?
Because it's a newer model.
Ugh.
I mean, I have like the first edition PS3 Sony mic, so
Yeah. This is not a planet I would want to live on.
The tropical planet?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in a tropical setting.
You want to live in a frozen wasteland is what you want to live in.
Yeah, I went from one frozen wasteland. I would like to go to another.
I just want a beautiful surrounding in warm weather.
I want a beautiful surrounding in cold weather. We're like literally the exact opposite of people, bro. How much
Your
do we,
idea of beautiful is a frozen wasteland.
how much do we actually have in common?
You play Overwatch.
I don't play it that much. And you haven't played it a whole lot recently either. You've been more on Tekken.
That is true.
What a shit. Oh no, 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 no.
What?
I kind of fell off a cliff.
Oh yeah, like you're gonna die.
Well, that wasn't the problem. I just didn't want to because I was trying to get somewhere and I fell off a cliff. What is with this pink ass building? Is everything vibrant here?
Huh?
Is everything just vibrant on this planet?
Yes.
What time is it now, by the way?
10:05.
10:05? I might go to like one more planet. I would like to play this game a bit before the update comes out and just kind of compare with like a fresh experience of how much has changed.
Well, you have a week.
I don't know. Maybe within that time I can get to the center of the galaxy. What is this place? A fungal mole. I'm tired of going to like planets like that. So common.
Center of the galaxy, not center of the universe.
No, center of the galaxy. Let's go to this one.
Center of the universe would be more interesting. Or more impressive.
Well, I know from like once you get to the center of the galaxy, you go to another galaxy, and it kind of repeats itself until like a certain point. You just go back to the starting galaxy. I think.
It's a big freaking galaxy then.
Mm-hmm.
Pterodactyl screech engaged, huh?
Mm-hmm. Is this like a desert island planet? What the fuck is this? Has floating rocks too.
Isn't that what an island is?
No, I mean like they're actually floating in the air. Like floating platforms. Guess floating rocks is better than floating cocks, am I right?
Shush.
It's my channel, I can say what I want. Ooh, a cactus! Ow!
Gravity must be all weird on this planet because because of the floating rocks.
Yeah, there are planets with like floating rocks and platforms. It's weird, but also cool. like sci-fi element.
Journey to the center of the earth, anyone? Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, like when it first came out, I don't remember even really enjoying it.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen a dinosaur before? Not with skin on it!
Who was in that movie? I like completely forgot.
The guy that's the main character in the Mummy movies.
Oh, Brendan Fraser.
Sure, that guy.
Man, his career is just dead. He hasn't been in anything for such a long time. Let's go swimming! Wow, I caught one down there really fast. Skadoosh.
Speaking of which, want to know something that was in Jurassic World 2 that made me nerd out?
What's that?
The guy that played Dr. Malcolm in the first two Jurassic Park movies.
Oh. He was like the main character, right?
He's a side character.
Yeah,
I don't even know if the guy that played Alan in the first movie and third movie is still alive.
I guess I really don't know who main characters are in those movies since I've watched them very little.
Malcolm was the guy that was sitting in the back of the truck and then the T-Rex started stomping in the first movie and he's like, we gotta go now. He was that guy.
I think I've always associated him as the main character.
No, where he is in the second movie.
Well, I'm speaking of like from the first movie. That's really the only one I have any memories from is the first one. I wasn't into dinosaurs when I was younger, so that movie never held a lot of interest with me.
You are the only person that's not into dinosaurs when they're younger.
I just wasn't. It wasn't my thing.
Everybody's into dinosaurs.
That was my brother's thing. I wasn't a dinosaur guy.
Yeah, you're into metal and freaking snow.
Okay, I wasn't even into metal when I was younger. That's a relatively new thing for me. What I was into when I was younger was helicopters. That was my thing. Those were my dinosaurs, or helicopters.
You kind of grew out of that though, huh?
Yeah.
I have a cousin who's always been into trains his entire life.
Like, for me it was like helicopters, cars, and video games. And like video games, like the only thing that's kind of stuck. Obviously. Cause I had like a bunch of Hot Wheels. Like I had so many Hot Wheels and other toy cars.
I was never really into cars.
I grew up around people who were car guys, so they just kind of...
Dinosaurs, dragons, Kingdom Hearts. That was what I was into.
I'm trying to think, like, what other significant things... Well, I always liked military stuff when I was younger. That's part of, like, where the helicopters come from. I like space, too, but that was... I like, kind of just happened randomly from me watching, like, a space documentary on, like, Discovery or Science Channel.
As a kid, you know, just in school, learning about space and stuff, it always intrigued me when I was younger.
It happened...
Then, you know, like I already said, getting older, it's just like, space is a scary place, and I can easily die out there, kind of like the ocean.
For me, it happened by accident because I was too lazy to change the channel.
That would be something that you do.
Mm-hmm.
The ocean and space are scary places.
Yeah, I agree with the ocean. The space never really had scared me as much as the ocean. I don't fuck with the ocean, though. Like, I was scared to play Abzu sometimes, and you can't die in that game. Actually, that game did jump scare me a couple times, because like a shark, like, but even though he's kind of your friend, he like jumps out and scares you.
Shark is your friend?
Yeah.
What is this, Nemo? Fish are friends, not food.
I don't think the sharks are the good guys in Nemo.
Well, they weren't bad.
One of them was.
Not really.
Wasn't he kind of the bad guy? The big one,
Well,
the
he
big toothy
smelled
grin.
one of the, what was it, Joey started bleeding, and then, you know, he's a shark, so he got a whiff of the blood and went into a frenzy.
I don't know, I haven't watched the movie in a long time, but even as a kid, I didn't trust those sharks for a gosh dang second.
I might cut out.
Like I said, even as a kid, I never trusted those sharks. I think this will be the last planet I go to, because your boy wants some food.
I don't even know where we'd be able to go this late.
He's probably just going to order from Domino's.
I guess that's something we can do. You paying?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I really don't want to leave the house right now, or the apartment, rather.
I mean, it saves me from having to drive.
Yeah. Oh, really? The last planet I come to has to be interesting. Has a cactus or two, though. Now,
It's very green.
It's a desert. It's a green desert. What in the motherfuck is this? Oh, look how innocent it is. I don't know how he can fly with those little dinky wings that he has, but apparently can. He doesn't have a reason for flying. He has 4 legs. Come on. Ooh, that was thunder.
Hey, if I could fly, even though I have legs, I wouldn't ever use them. I'd be flying.
Man, did you feel that thunder though, man? That was some thunder.
No, I feel the thunder.
What is this abomination of a creature? What kind of head do you have? You have like 15 million eyes. Where's your mouth, sir? Is that what you call a mouth? How do you survive?
I don't know, it's green. Maybe it survives off of photosynthesis.
I could actually check what its diet is, I think.
Sunlight. What if it says that?
It says it's a grazing creature. And its
I don't
gender
know
is
what that
unknown.
means.
Like eats grass.
Yeah, there's plenty of that.
But how hot is this planet? 97. That's too hot.
Not for me.
I know not for you because you're on human. Oh, look at these little
This is
butterflies.
the guy that goes outside in freaking negative 10-degree weather with nothing but a t-shirt.
In shorts. And what's it to you? Ooh, frame rate. It is dying a bit. There's too much stuff on
Seems to
this
be
planet.
fine on the stream.
Oh, it's like the actual frame rate. We'll get to a point where it gets a little choppy, but that's just the frame rate of the game, because it's being streamed and there's a lot of stuff on this planet. You know, vegetation-wise and animals. Is that purple cactus?
If it is, that's awesome.
It was kind of purplish from a distance. When you get close, like kind of a dark green with a bit of a red at the base.
So normal cactus then.
But see, from a distance, it's green. I mean, not green, but pink. You'll see me turn around and look at it.
Oh, that is strange. Maybe it's just the lighting on the planet.
It's probably just like a rendering thing.
Let's just make it more cool and just say it's the lighting from the planet.
Okay, it's the lighting on the planet.
Because that would make it more cool. We don't need to freaking have it be all based on the coding, okay?
I like how, like all of the render distance with the plants, it doesn't like start to load in until you're like right on it on this planet. Oh my gosh, what is that thing?
It's a thing. That's what it is.
It's a creature.
Like
An
you.
it's an abomination.
It's like it's trying to be a dinosaur, but it also has like a hippo head with walrus tusks.
Okay, what kind of fucking hippos have you seen? I don't think I ever recall any hippos with snail eyes. Or, like, fucking whatever these things are.
Snail eyes, slug eyes, whatever you want to call it.
I also like these things that are, like, coming out of its nose area.
Uh, Sensors.
I don't know,
I
but I don't like
I
it.
don't remember what those insects things are called. Antennae.
I don't like it, and it must perish.
Oh, hello.
Get over here. It's an unnatural being. Satan created it himself.
Because it's unnatural to you doesn't mean it doesn't think the same thing about you.
Hey man, I'm a human, and anything that looks odd is unnatural and deserves to die. Okay, I'm going to save, and I'm going to be done, because I want foodsies.
Oh, jeez. So do I, actually.
I feel like this was an entertaining stream. It was relaxed.
Oh, I feel relaxed.
Yeah,
Not
well,
really much from the game, but I'm on
that's the
pain
drugs, though.
meds.
That's the drugs, though.
That's the tramadol going on there. Because the Tylenol I took with it is just to help with pain.
uh, I'll, if I have the time, I'll probably end up trying to stream this tomorrow as well. Again,
My plan tomorrow is to look for some jobs for an hour or two, then stream maybe some Tomb Raider.
so you have intentions on streaming as well.
Hmm.
Nice.
I mean, I could always just record it and upload it, but streaming's more fun.
Yeah, it's also less work. It's less work and you get more out of it.
My streams for that is probably not going to be as long. Just an hour maybe.
For me, I don't really
45
have
minutes, an hour.
at least right now for me, whenever I stream is I'll go until I'm done.
Kingdom Hearts I go long because Kingdom Hearts is a long series and there's a lot of games to get through.
I just go until I'm done. Yeah, but I'm bringing it in the stream here in a second.
Okay.
Oh, and let's order a pizza or something.
Pizza!
Pizza! As if we haven't had enough of those recently.
Hey, don't knock it, man.
I'm not knocking, I'm just saying we've had a lot of feckin' pizza.
Not my fault. You've ordered more pizza than I have.
I know, cause it's easy. I don't have to do anything, and I get more real food than fucking chicken nuggets.
What you mean real food? Not like pizza's much more real food.
It's more real food than Tyson chicken nuggets, okay?
Hey, chicken nuggets are good.
Yeah, they're good, but
Those
you know...
chicken nuggets yesterday were freaking good. When I was feeling strange because I didn't have enough food in my system with the pain meds,
I mean, I'm not
those
knocking...
chicken nuggets hit the spot.
I'm not gonna knock Tyson chicken nuggets, because that's a childhood food right there, but you know, there's only so much you can take. And it's more of a snack rather than a meal. Or like a light lunch.
I was about to say, if that's the case, then frickin' A, school needs to frickin' get on their game, because chicken nuggets was like one of the better lunches.
I never really went to public school, so I never got to live that.
Not like you were missing much. Public school lunches kind of sucked.
About the closest thing I
Hamburgers, chicken nuggets, so it's chicken strips, I guess, all the same thing.
probably about the closest thing I could say I experienced to a school lunch was at Bible camp.
Those lunches were better than school lunches, I can tell you that.
I don't doubt it.
Those lunches at camp were,
You know,
really good. Actually, just the food at camp was good.
you know what I fucking hated though with their false advertising? When they said, "Oh, we're having hamburgers," and this fucking ham sandwiches. Like, hey, fuck you, bitch. You tell me I have a hamburger and you give me a piece of ham on a fucking hamburger bun. You deserve to be sued, my friend.
Hey, I didn't care. I just enjoyed camp. Camp was one of the
That
fun
dude.
things I looked forward to every year.
I think it was like one of the first years I went. And they said, "Okay, today we're having hamburgers. Hope you enjoy it." And it's like, hey, what is your What's your what am I looking for? Your definition of a fucking hamburger? Is that is only ham, no burger? Get your shit together, Bible camp. Miss me with that shit.
Hey, you can knock it as much as you want. It was still one of my favorite things to do that I looked forward to every year. I wish I would have found out about it sooner so I would have been able to go more years.
Oh, camp. I kind of had a mixed experience with camp, to be honest. Some parts are good, some parts made me want to fucking jump off the nearest mountains that are around there.
I just enjoyed the camp experience in general. You know, except those times I got sick. Even then, it was just like, I was still happy at least. It
Oh,
was a happy sick.
the parts I didn't enjoy is when I had to do Bible study, and it felt like it went on for years. And then the preaching parts at the end of the day also felt like they went on for years, and they pretty much repeated themselves every 15 minutes. Other stuff was fun. Those parts I didn't like a whole lot.
I know it might not seem like it, you know, with recent events, but I consider myself to be pretty religious, so I didn't really mind those parts. It was
That's fine.
enlightening.
I was always bored with that kind of stuff, even as a child.
I mean, it might not have been the most exciting, but it
It,
was enlightening at
and
least.
it wasn't enlightening for me. I got nothing out of it other than boredom. For all my years of going to church stuff, every time there's preaching, I'm like, ah, please make it end. I'm not learning anything.
It was just a release for me. I enjoyed going to camp every year. Wish I could do it some more.
Yeah,
I just got too old.
well, you could always go back as a counselor.
But that's not the same.
Still do that though.
Knowing my luck, I'll go back and instantly get sick.
I don't mind if people are religious as long as they're not dicks about it. Yeah, but before this goes off into a tangent, I'm
Is
done.
that thing attacking you?
Yeah, but it can't hurt me. What you gonna do about it? Oh, monster? Oh, Mr. Dino? Whatever you are?
I was about to say that looked exactly like a dino.
Most of the creatures in this game do. Except, like, severely deformed ones. So it has, like, this weird-ass bird tail.
Frick. What's that bird? A peacock?
I don't know.
Peacock tail?
I don't know, but it's strange. It's a predator and it must die.
It must not die. I mean, what, is that your answer to everything? Kill?
Yes.
It's like, so how do we solve global warming? Kill off the people.
Hey, it's either kill or be killed. Even though I'm playing creative, and I can't be killed. Did your mic cut out, or are you just quiet?
I'm just quiet at the moment.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it. Say your goodbyes.
Bye.
Bye bye. I'm gonna wait for like the screen to go blue.